everyone, I'm Katie Boyle, and I'm going to be walking you through my lesson called History is a Hoot. So if you look in the description of the video, you can find the link directly, or you can type in the hyperlink up here, and it'll take you to my home page, where you will scroll down to click on the Lessons portfolio and the History button. Now this will take you to History is a Hoot, and it has all of the content you will need to successfully implement this lesson with your students. So an overview and objectives. The intended grade level is 9th grade world history, and the technology incorporated is Kahoot. A general overview of this lesson is that students will be put into groups of 4 to interactively present information on their selected ancient civilization to the class using Kahoot. Kahoot allows them to present slides while incorporating interactive, fun quiz questions throughout the presentation to engage their audience. Now, this specific lesson is intended for a full unit, so the full Ancient Civilizations unit, and this whole lesson will take about 1 week, depending on how long you get the students. It's 7 days. The content learning goal for students is to learn about ancient civilizations in an engaging, fun environment by allowing students to be creative educators and assess their own learning. So it really puts the student into the educator's seat, and they get to be the teachers of the classroom. And this lesson plan comes with a survey assessment that they can use to assess their own learning, their presentation of to the class, and for you to assess and modify this lesson. The technology learning goal for students is to introduce them to a fun studying presentation format that they can use throughout their high school and college careers. It gives and also give them reflection and insight to the purpose of assessment and test taking strategies. So Kahoot, this is information on Kahoot, and you can use all of these videos for your students to learn how to create the game. It's really user-friendly. These videos are about 1.5 minutes, but it's very simple technology that makes the presentation much more interactive. I'll give you a little example. When you go to Kahoot, this is my home page, and you can go to Create, and it's as simple as add question, true, false, puzzle, poll, a slide if you're presenting information. So let's just do a quiz. You can add possible answers. You'll fill in all of those. You can select how many points it is, the time limit that they get to answer the question, if they can select multiple. You can add images from the Kahoot's library, or upload your own images, or even include a short video for your question. So it's very easy to make and publish. You can import your own slides from a PowerPoint as well. So they can work in PowerPoint and upload it here and add questions in between. The tutorial videos will go through that. Down here, you can click for a detailed lesson plan. So it walks you through every piece of conducting the lesson from what you're doing each day. So that's a great tool. And then suggested timeline. So this goes into the breakdown of all 7 days up to the chapter exam on ancient civilizations. And the real intensive day is the day 1 where you're introducing the actual project and your presentation day. The rest of the time is just 20 minutes for the groups to meet, to work on their projects and work on their slides and delegate those responsibilities. So you can be teaching other content at the same time. These are class discussion questions that will further the conversation about the topics and connect it to their lives currently, and connect it to modern day. It also goes over Kahoot and how they can use it outside of the classroom and in the future. The learning assessment tool, if you click here, it'll take you to the history as a Hoot learning assessment. And so it just, this helps you gauge how effective Kahoot was as a teaching strategy. And, did it keep them engaged or did it stress them out more? Was it distracting from the actual material? Did they get competitive or anxiety? Or were they genuinely interested in the material because of it? So it goes through a lot of questions that will help you modify and change this lesson plan. A sample student project. So when you click there, it should take you, okay, I'm gonna have to click on it. It'll take you to a sample project. So this is what it will look like when students actually complete the project. So this is the presentation format. So we're gonna go to a classic game. And this is what the other students in the class will have. So they'll put in their game pin, and they can do it on a phone or computers if you have that access in class. They'll type in their name, and then they'll have a chance to play. So they'll start the presentation. So there's no answer needed at this time. So this is just presenting the information. So these are slides that I uploaded from PowerPoint, and then I added questions in between. So it goes over the Mayan Empire, the location, and then it gets us to our first quiz question. So which of these areas of expertise were the Mayans known for? So here's the time limit, and this will count what answers are provided. So I'm going to click on sports, and it shows that I was correct. And it shows a poll of how many people got it wrong or right without saying the names. But you do get just the high scores on the scoreboard. And this also incorporates how fast they answer it too. So there's different types of questions. You can go through all of them by clicking the link and going and playing the sample project. This instructional lesson plan video is what you currently are watching. And then the ISTE standards for students are all listed here of all the different standards that were incorporated. And if you're interested in knowing how they were incorporated into this lesson, you can go ahead and click on Teaching Philosophy and Narratives and scroll down to ISTE Standards and History as a Hoot. And I fully explain how I incorporated each standard into this specific lesson plan. Thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, please comment, and I'd love to get in touch with you. At the bottom is my contact information if you'd like to reach out. Thanks so much and enjoy.